Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here again at Dogecoin, seeing what's going on. I just want to draw, perspective to this cup and handle pattern that we were able to trade here recently. Fantastic results for our community members. So again, congrats on that. Just a quick little show here. Shout out 40% in 2 days there for 5x leverage trade. Reef 21% in 1.5 days. Bitcoin 86%. We took what, a long from 43,000 to 52,000. Nice little 86% in 12 days, and ICP as well, 32% in 2 days. So congrats to our members here for some nice Dogecoin profits. Let's go ahead and double check a couple things in the back end, kind of see what's going on here, because when we talked about this, there was some upper levels of liquidity that needed to be swept. There's a lot of late shorts were entering the market. Doesn't make sense to me to short a coin like this when you are retesting a key level resistance multiple times. Just makes no sense to me. But again, everybody has different strategies. They are probably just shorting because they thought Bitcoin is going to pull back. Bitcoin surprised a lot of people today, and the price went up. So anyways, right here at about 8.4 is that liquidation level that people were shorting at the most. We don't have any new liquidation levels, maybe about 8.75, but most everything's been swept. There is just a large amount at about 8 cents even and below, between 7.8 and 8. Okay. So again, why that's relevant here, not super big deal, because we shouldn't see that lower level of 8 cents or lower in the immediate future. We could still pull back to that level, don't get me wrong. But it doesn't make a ton of sense with everything being so bullish right now with this massive candle wick. Keep in mind, this is a massive candle wick. It doesn't necessarily imply that the price is going to sustain because we have one strong green candle. Okay? Unfortunately, coins like this do have a tendency of spiking up a little prematurely, if you will, and not really all that ideal trading scenarios if you're not trading some larger time frame patterns. Okay, so let's go ahead and update some fibs here and kind of just see what's going on. I'm going to pull this up here and just kind of quickly give us perspective on some key levels here from the most recent lowest candle wick to the most recent higher wick. I usually wait for the candlesticks to close before I update my fibs here. So keep in mind, generally speaking, on the daily time frame, the fib levels will be a lot different, but we're not trading those just yet. I'm just kind of trying to get perspective on the smaller movements here in the immediate future, and then we can kind of look at the macro as well as far as fib levels are concerned. But generally speaking, at this point, we want to take a look at stochastic RSI. It's trying to swing upwards once more. Okay, hasn't yet. It's kind of letting us know the momentum has shifted. Big surprise, right? The price is up over that resistance level. You can see pretty clear as day here, this level here that got tested, 8.3. I've told you this a few times. The price breaks through that level, it's going to take off, and it absolutely did. So happy it worked out for our community members too. Future reference, look at these trade results here. Dogecoin, Dogecoin. Let's see here, more Dogecoin. There you go, Dogecoin. So everyone's trading Doge and having a great time right now. So congrats everybody. Super happy it's working out well, and thank you as well. You guys do also rock. Appreciate just being part of your lives there. So 4-hour time frame we'll look at that here in a minute, but the key takeaway here is that we were maintaining above 50 in the RSI. That gave me confidence in knowing that taking a long position is more viable than taking a short, because again, when you're over 50 on the RSI, you're still considered to be bullish. All right. And speaking of bullish, let's double check the SMAs, because that is something that we were considering yesterday being a resistance. We got the 50-day SMA, no longer a resistance as long as we can close above 8.22 or higher. If we see here, we can see the 100-day SMA averaging itself out that 0.382 fib. So 8.4 is probably going to be the new support level for us. Again, I have to say probably because the candlesticks haven't closed yet, but generally speaking, we don't drop below 8.4 today. We could experience that as the next pivot point. Okay. So for our time frame, let's double check a couple things here. Big picture, we are in our potential wave down if this is the highest point. So again, hypothetically, the price pulls back 8.3. Big surprise. 8.3 is a common place here. So why don't we just go ahead and do this here? Let's draw a line out. 8.3, we'll leave that on the charts there, because we know that that's going to be a consistent number here for Dogecoin. We take a look at the 4-hour time frame though. Let's go ahead and double check a couple things. Pretty far overextended to the upside here, but generally speaking, we're barely hitting 70 on the RSI. If we break through that, we probably will see the price continue to run. But look at this here. This is the important thing. Money flow index is extremely high. Keep in mind, it's been high this whole time. It isn't just including that one candle here so far today. So that's a positive sign here. Again, the average is increasing, showing strength. We got a MACD convergence here roughly 12 hours ago. A lot of positive signs here. Okay, so again, shorting this coin isn't really a good consideration, but again, shorting any kind of coin that's pumping like this on a smaller time frames, just like you see a really what is referred to as a god candle, a lot of people call it. You don't want to short into that because it's very risky. Me personally, I avoid it altogether. You're going to find some people online that are posting the results of how awesome they did with a short on Dogecoin here so far today. And if so, I'd recommend avoiding that, or at least mainly try not to use them as a foundation of being a good trader or not. Because truthfully, good traders are not going to try to find those extremely risky trades. They're going to take realistic, good conservative trades. And those are trades that I like to take me personally. Again, different strategies for different people, not knocking it all. Just saying it's very hard to be consistent with, finding a candle wick like that and just jumping right in, hoping for the best. A lot of times things can happen wrong. Just say you got in at, 8.5 at the time, thought it was the top, and it kept going up. You get liquidated, the price comes right back down as if it never happened. Okay? That sucks, and it's a terrible feeling. I don't want that on anybody. So hourly time frame, let's wrap this up here. We're going to be fully bullish on everything here. There's nothing to see here as well. Everything is showing bullish strength. Keep in mind, just because everything's bullish doesn't mean the price can't pull back. It will likely pull back, but if it does any further, 8.4 and 8.3 are the two key levels we want to pay attention to. 8.4 is the initial 0.382 fib level there that we talked about previously that has some decent support based on previous time frames, but I would say more so important, 8.3, the price comes down to this level. This will be a solid entry for a second long, just based on the simple fact that it's been a previous resistance level. That level is very consistent in a lot of trading here. It's a 0.5 fib level, and it's essentially where the cup and handle broke out. Oftentimes that level can be retested at least once, and then we'll see a pivot and the price continue higher. Again, if Bitcoin drops sub 50K now, or just say 47, 48,000, somewhere in that range, we're definitely going to see Dogecoin pull back, right, folks? Come on, let's just be realistic. It's just kind of how what things work. But pending Bitcoin doesn't have any nonsensical trading the next couple of days, which is unlikely, then we'll see a nice little bounce off 8.3 cents, right? So again, just some things to kind of think about. All right, that's the most of what I got here. Keep in mind too, if you want to trade Dogecoin with leverage and you're in the US and KYC is required for you in other exchanges, Bitunix has got you covered. No KYC or VPN exchange. We use this exchange primarily. In fact, a lot of these results you see here are on the Bitunix exchange. They're phenomenal. They've worked very well for our committee. Make sure you check them out, or reference my partners page on cryptocash.tech if you want to become part of our Signals group. Keep in mind, there's only limited slots available in the Signals group, so they're filling up pretty fast now, especially with all the profits here today. So again, just some friendly advice, but generally speaking, Bitunix has got you covered. We actually have private trading competitions if you use my link to register, so you can be part of that just by default by using my link. Really simple. Anyways, over 200 trading pairs are going to be added to the exchange here soon as well, so that's holding you back. Look no further. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. Thanks again so much for your time. Deeply appreciate your support. Thank you so much, everybody, for just being awesome parts of my life. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care. Have a good day.